That could have went south real fast. Alright. Let's go back to these people. See how this turned out. Oh, hey.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
About your healing stone.
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Hmm.
Can't have gotten far.
Take my leave. Inert stone. Grilled chicken. I guess that's been resolved.
Careful, comrades. I've seen sorcerers infuse even lowly foul with dark enchantments.
My Valkyrie responds. You see sorcery in the blue sky, don't you? I bet you'd scream havoc if I were to give you a mirror.
Got another book here. Nice. Apple pie though. Alright, so we can't take anything here.
Legion's greetings. I have been informed about your heroics on the beach. Were that I had been there to partake in the battle. But my duties lie here. Sworn as I am to protect Lady Esmeralda from the rabble that would enforce summary justice on her. Even though she is, until proven guilty, wholly innocent.
And you are?
I am Septimus, seventh son in a household of 9, legionnaires all. Me and 2 brothers of mine were assigned to Sicile from day one. Alas, both of them have long since fallen in battle against the dead. But never shall I lose heart. Long as a single legionnaire stands, all of us remain undefeated in the eyes of the gods.
Let us discuss Jake's death.
Jake's murder is, in a word, a tragedy. He was well loved in all of Sicile. The Council of 7 couldn't have wished for a better ambassador. That he of all people should have braved the undead siege for so long, only to be felled by foul sorcery, is heartrending.
What do you think about Esmeralda?
So fair a lady I have seldom seen in all of Rivellon, my friend. And I have traveled more extensively than migratory birds do. She stands accused of murder, but in my mind, her presumed guilt is a fallacy, and indeed a fabrication. Steadfast will I guard her. Never will I waver unless absolute proof of her culpability should be brought before me. And I hold no such proof exists.
I'll take my leave. Do a quick save.
My,
He's guarding her, just want to make sure he's not going to attack.
handsome
I go
officer
around
you
and talk to
are,
her.
kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh, I'm no hero, Esmeralda, dearest. I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well,
Flirting
you
with him now?
certainly are my hero. The rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, my lady. As long as I'm around, no herald nor angel shall be harmed.
Wow.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Oh, what we got here? Here. And this is all nice and all that. We have some money actually that we can spend. I'll come back to that. She's Esmeralda. We know who she is. She's the council's wife, so there's no point in asking. Let's discuss your husband's murder.
Like I told just about every legionnaire in town, I don't know anything about poor Jake's murder. I want his killer found and tried, but everyone suspects me of this evil deed. And you're no different, are you? So what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger and you believe them? These insinuations truly go beyond the pale. Oh, I think I'm getting one of my headaches.
Jean, tell me more about this place.
Well, what do you want to know?
Tell me about Cecile.
Cecile. Would you believe this dying metropolis was rather recently one of the realm's greatest assets? Our trade routes were the busiest thoroughfares in the land, before the undead took to dragging their carcasses across them.
Tell me about the undead.
Praise be that Arhu the wizard has the wits about him to build these newfangled weapons of his, or Cecile would have been the very throne of decay by now. Because of him, life here is almost bearable again, despite the walking dead, though it's rather eerie and perplexing at the same time to think about how quickly one adjusts to the great dangers when a handful of guardians holds them at bay.
One second, guys. Another goddamn work. One day I will be done with this job. Not interrupted. On my leisure. One of the worst jobs you can have, and I honestly mean this, is a management job where you're technically on call at all times. One of the worst jobs ever. Okay. Take my leave.
She seems to be quite adamant about her innocence.
We'll need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Is there no one here? If there's no one here.
Now, this is valuable.
Just in case. Okay, moves. Bar pebble. Wait. Is this what I think it is? Taking those. Those are what I think they are. Okay. We got that way to go. We also have this way over here. Let's check out this side. Why not?
My word. You don't look like someone who's ever been serenaded by a severed head.
Fantastic!
My word!
By the seven, what a tale!
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour.
Fantastic!
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Bravo! Yeehaw!
Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines.
You there! Take a seat. Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the talking severed head.
Creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across
I
his
am Reginald the Illusionist, purveyor of the most amazing artifact in Andervale. This fantastical talking head. Catch the act while you can. This show will only remain in Sicil as long as there are Legion soldiers to entertain.
Let's discuss your talking head.
That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more, and just one more. It's quite a story how I found him, too.
Yeah, the story.
I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means. You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer at the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicil's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius. Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands, but then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leprotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support. I knew I had to live.
Oh god, this guy is really telling a story.
Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
I'll take my... Can I talk to that?
A talking head.
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
Tell me about yourself.
I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicil. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst, you're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Oh, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
Okay.
My word!
Fantastic!
We're just gonna pick up the head right in front of this guy? Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
And see the amazing singing
I got a bad feeling about this.
Sisyl's only...
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, it won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it then.
Hey, you there! Cut it out!
I figured as much. Okay.
Today, I think a king.
Let's undo that. Can't just steal something apart of people.
Come all and see the amazing singing Stefan! Sisyl's only
We gotta find some way to get him out of there.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place?
What are you selling?
Fantastic.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Katerina the Fair, fairest first lady of the fair, of course. I do love making the acquaintance of my patrons, and who knows which of them might become one of my performers. I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience.
An open stage, you say? What if I were interested in putting on a performance?
The theatre's fever has overcome you, has it? Marvelous! I do so love a fresh green talent ready to bloom. But I support players, not writers, you see. If you want to perform here, you'll have to find tried and true material. Check the library and see if any of the classics they're interested in.
Okay, that's what those books are for.
I'd love to see a Source Hunters take on one of the old standards.
I'm ready for theater to debut. When shall I start?
Right away, my dear, just as fast as your boots can carry you. You've found something decent to perform, I trust, and you've gathered enough actors to do it justice? Speak to Master Chaucer if you're ready for your debut. He alone can adequately prepare you for the stage.
Okay, I'll take my lead. Okay, so that's the guy we're gonna have to talk to. Let's talk to this guy first. Cedric.
You there! Sit! Stay a while! Right in front. I'll excite you. I'll delight you. I'll beguile you. I'll besmile you. I'm Cedric the Sensational, and I'm playing to an empty audience.
Yep, yes you are. Tell me about yourself, Cedric.
Don't pity me. No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was the all-singing, all-dancing, all-sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act.
Okay.
When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition.
What about the competition between you and Reginald?
It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion. I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty handkerchief.
Okay.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Sisyl, what you're made of.
So really quick here. Good jokes. Probably. So let's see here.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you? Performers, showmen, show all of them. Seal, what you're made of.
Is it this one, the history of Seal? Borders shrunk considerably to modern life. Ours was once an expansive kingdom.
Come on! Come on!
Cracking up a crowd. Oh, okay. So here's the two things. Drama Genesis of Seal is commonly performed in the local theater. Most Sicilians and even a few foreigners are amply familiar with the tale and refuse to tolerate deviation from the script, most known by heart. The story goes that two adventure lovers, Sirius and Celia, sailed west from the Thurl, knowing not whether they would find land on the other side. They took with them sufficient provisions for 5 months of travel, but only during the last week of 6 months did they land upon the land they would come to call the Seal. Celia, enough, Sirius. I can't take another moment before this death barge. I'm starving and I'm sick. Will we find no safe refuge from our travels? My God, could it be there? Look. What is it? We are out of fresh water. Is there a leak in the hull? Look, Seal. There. Beyond the mist, it's land. Land, my sweet land of last, and we shall call it Cecile. Cyrus and Seal.
Show all of them. Seal, what you're made of. And who are you supposed to be?
So he's the stage guy. So, stage master, are you? Perhaps I'd like to perform a show.
Katerina's given the go-ahead, has she? Oh, very well then. Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll show you to your places, and gather you whatever crowd of drunken yokels can be prevailed upon to watch you flail about on stage.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready to begin.
Ready for your trial by fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine.
I like to do a two-man show.
The show? Not planning on playing to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last words?
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated.
Wait for everyone to come. I only have 3 people? Okay.
The stage is yours.
Oh, come on, we haven't got all day.
So it too. Enough, Sirius. I can't take another moment aboard the death barge. I'm starving and I'm sick. Will we find no safe refuge from our travel?
The crowd seems to know the tale. They wholly approve of your beginning.
Good show!
Good show! Fantastic!
There, go with... Let's go with 3. My God, could it be? There, look.
The crowd is thrilled. Whatever will happen next is sure to excite them.
Watch out!
Hmm.
Simply marvelous. Simply marvelous.
Oh wait, 3.
Good
What is it?
show.
Are we out of fresh water? Is there a leak in the hull?
Fantastic.
The crowd seem quite impressed with your delivery. Keep it up.
I hope there's an encore. Fantastic.
Let's go with 2. Look, Celia. There, beyond the mist. It's...
Fantastic.
The crowd gasps. They're on the edge of their seats. Go on.
Land.
Push them over. Gasps ring out across the audience. They must know how it ends. They simply must.
Land, my sweet. Land at last, and we shall call it the seal.
The crowd explodes into applause and appreciation. You've woven them a tale of desperation and hope, and they are alive with the thrill of it.
Okay.
So ardently did he crave
Something else. I'll never forget it.
Hmm.
You there.
Fantastic.
Plays Big Degu.
Well, that was a success.
What is it this time?
What'd you think of my 2-man show?
Bravo! Bravo! Well, I'm certainly not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. That was, well, nearly enjoyable. I suppose you earned yourself a little something for your trouble. Wouldn't you agree?
Okay. Does she pay me?
Enjoying the fair, aren't you? Of course you are. Entertainment is Katerina's #1 export to this gloomy town.
Does nobody pay me? Where's my money? Alright, I don't know what that did.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Okay, so let's talk to Cedric.
Ah, a familiar face. Come, watch the show. I promise it'll take your mind off beheading baddies, or whatever it is you do with all those muscles.
Tell me about the competition between you and Reginald.
It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one divine...
Oh, okay, I understand now. There's someone in the crowd that's BSing how good it is.
Don't ask me what the tale's about. I'm just here for the eye candy.
Okay. Well, she's honest. Oh, okay, he's a name
What are you
guy.
looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world-famous Reginald the Entertainer. Better check it out if you don't want to miss the time of your life.
Okay. Alright, he has nothing. Tell me about yourself.
I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. I'm amazed and astounded that for a meager gold coin or two, I can take in this first-rate entertainment all day long.
The same show all day? That seems like a bit much.
Well, I've stumbled into quite the fine gig. I'll just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return. My voice happens to carry pretty far. Cecile hears me. Cecile wants to see what the fuss is all about. And let me tell you, this amazing show just can't be beat.
Who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for
My crowd's a little lackluster. Would you mind working your magic on my show?
Well, drawing a crowd's what I do best, and I'd be glad to do it for your little show. 100 gold up front, and yours will be the hottest ticket in Cecile.
100 gold? I think not.
You're lost, buddy. You know where to find me if you change your mind about your sad little crowd, though.
Can we maybe help this dude?
Come one, come all. A familiar face. Come, watch the show.
Okay, haven't you heard Reginald uses the crowd warmer?
A person whose sole job is to praise the performance and stir a crowd. A genius invention. No wonder Reginald has had such success. I knew his act couldn't have outshone mine on its merits alone. Please, you must hire him for me. Imagine the scowl on that conman's face when my rightful audience returns to me.
I'm really gonna spend 100 gold to help this guy? Okay. Okay, I'll take my leave. Well, there goes 100 gold.
Fantastic! Bravo! Bravo! What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the
Go with 3.
world
Would you be
famous
interested in warming up the
Reginald
crowd for
Entertainer.
Cedric over there?
But it's, well, I don't see why I should. Reginald and I have grown rather friendly, you know? And in any case, it'll be hard to pull myself away from this fantastic show.
Sigurd himself, that the king had
I suppose a professional like yourself would have enjoyed these talents. Oh, we're a 4 compared to his 2. That's great. Oh, damn it.
My word!
God damn it. Oh, get out of here. What? Ah. Paper? Damn it. Rock? Aha! I won! Be convinced, fool!
Well, I guess it's been long enough since I've stretched my wings a bit, and it ain't so far of a flight now, is it? Maybe I will have a peek at what Cedric's up to over there.
I really like that persuasion minigame that they do there. Kind of fun.
My word!
Come one, come all. Today, on the stage calling you.
Rainbow of war machines.
My word!
It is said.
Ah! You lost all your people. They like that.
What? Where is everyone trotting off to? Don't they want to hear how the story ends? They haven't even heard the legend of the three-legged goat and the blind orphans of East End.
What? Strange! You appear to be my only client. Did the whole of Cecile eat some bad chicken, or what?
Monk's yearly pilgrimage to Mount Rakator.
Let's go. How about your competition, Cedric?
I knew that fool could never have garnered so much as a guffaw on his own merits. I'll see to this matter immediately.
And this is when we steal the head.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show.
You're ready? I'm going to
Will
pick
have
you up
to
now.
wait
You
until
won't
the
mind
end.
a little ride in my pocket, will you?
It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered. Get on with it then.
Nice. That's good experience right there.
The best in Sightseal! The best!
He's a con man! Don't donate your time to that charlatan!
Alright!
Oh, that Gallagher is quite the performer. One of my own ilk. Sometimes all the flies need is a little honey, eh? And things are certainly buzzing around here.
Okay.
A coin.
Alright. We got the head. What did he want us to do? Oh, he wants me to take him to Reginald's...
Cruel fortune.
Reginald's house, right? So, where the hell is that? Crime scene... Blue crab... I don't know what these houses are. Let's go check those houses out. You wanted us to check out Reginald's cellar. So, head over there.
I'll need to unlock this somehow.
Reginald's house. Okay. That ain't it. The house here too. I don't think this is the house. Is it? Maybe it is. Another house over here. Guess let's check that out. Ah, Mortician's place. Okay, so this ain't original.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like.
That's fair enough.
I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
About Jake's body.
What about it? Didn't I just say we gave it a respectable send-off? Why are you giving me the third degree? Now, if you don't mind, I'm trying to run a business here.
I merely wanted to ask, what did the wounds look like? But you got very defensive. Well then. Alright. Alright, you got really defensive. Robert, the local mortician. He seemed nervous and generally out of sort. As it turns out, Jake was buried soon after the murder in the graveyard just at Robert's house.
The sun is out, yet I feel a cold inside my soul. The bane of age, the crux of years. Oh, how nice it is of you. The very picture of youth, to break the monotony of an elder's day. Wild away on this hardwood bench.
Nothing of use.
Pray, let me be forward with you. O sapling rose, O leaf of spring. For my weary mind is troubled, and would highly prize thy gentle-handed assistance, thy kind ministrations.
And who are you?
I am but an aged elf that has seen the years parade in long succession. Gladly shall I tell you more. Will I regale thee, O whelp of men, with my tale? But not here, where the winds may steal my words.
Okay. About the assistance you asked of me.
You would listen to my grievances, guide me towards untroubled realms. Oh, you are truly a wonder, oh budding flower of the morn. Yet that which I would tell you is of a rather private nature. So let us escape both the chill and the eye of public scrutiny.
Okay.
Hot spiced wine and a snug little room awaits us on the King Crab's first floor. Let us go there so that we can warm our bones, yet make shiver our hearts with a tale of loss and sorrow.
Okay. So, back at the tavern? Let's go investigate that right now. We are right next to the graveyard, though. If we wanted to inspect the body. Yeah, let's get this. You can use that to make potions.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
None of us speak to animals, unfortunately.
For honors or visits. Their days have passed, ours have not. Let us not waste them on pointless ceremony.
May the seven keep you.
Pet pal, that's what we need. Enables you to talk to animals. Nobody has pet pal?
Rest in peace, darling.
Anaconda. Interesting. Okay. Who are you?
Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace.
Ah, she's got nothing. Tell me about yourself.
I once lived a prosperous life with my husband and our happy little daughter Loni. But when the undead plague broke out, my dear husband was among first kill. Lorne never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, more aptly called, came to town dangling the opportunity to annihilate those undead devils, Lorne lapped up their rhetoric and joined without so much as a backward glance.
Did you talk about the Fabulous Five people again?
She was killed less than a week after she joined. Here she lies. And here I stand, mourning the death of my last joy.
I leave.
This dog we met, how true a creature he is. How loyal and unwavering in its affections. His master is dead, but not even this, not even nature's great betrayal of life, stops his warm-heartedness from beating. Animals, dog and deer, elk and eagle. We burden and butcher them, wretches that we are. These pillars of creation, we topple them, though their spirits are so very pure. They do not scheme. They do not deceive. Perfidy. That is the human condition.
He's such a self-hating human.
This kind, this trusty beast. He is man's best friend, though man does not deserve one.
Damn, I don't like either of those responses. Animals are not better than humans, they just don't know any better. Quite the difference. Quite the difference, then.
You are human. All too human. And you place trust in your fellows. But one day, a stab in the back will tell you, I am right.
Damn, Scarlet Set's a messed up issue. Agreed, show me a deer that can write poetry or build a castle, and I'll never burden or butcher another one. Till then, I won't mind venison.
I know, for I have lain on silken cushions in marble palaces, and I have lain on wet leaves in soggy forests. Vastly do I prefer the latter. Oh, the occasional thorn may pierce your skin, but at least you are aware the sting is not that of a poisoned needle hidden by aspiring rivals.
Interesting.
In the animal kingdom only one is free. Beware the wolf. Yes, beware the bear. But their rules are honest. The kingdoms of man, they are built upon the blood of the ones not strong enough to lay claim to power. This dog, it is a creature worthy of your affection. The ones you see around you, the men and women of this world, they are not.
Hey! A lot of hate you got there. Whoa. Hold on. I think we just found the secret tunnel. Before we do that...
May the seven keep you.
Hey, whose grave is that? Just out of curiosity. I was like one of the crazy ones.
Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Sicil pie in the afterlife? Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
Let's save real quick. Just in case this gets us in trouble.
What tree is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems
Oh
someone
shoot.
snatched
Rotting
Jake's
sheep's
body.
corpse? Also, 1 second, my doorbell's ringing.
Rest in peace, darling. May the seven keep you.
Rest in peace, darling.
May the seven keep you.
Rest in peace, darling. Rest in peace, darling. Rest in peace, darling.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I had to move my car real quick. I parked sloppy, I'm not gonna lie. Because I got home really quick and just, did my thing. Alright, so Jake's coffin had a lamb's body. Holy cow, that's a 70-pound thing. I'm not picking that up.
Rest in peace, darling.
She can pick it up. Can we not? Yeah, we can't take it. Okay. That's fine.
May the seven keep you.
Well, we found a lamb body. There was somebody who was asking us about a sheep. Found the rotting remains of a sheep. Could it be Berthia's? Let's go talk to this dude first. Because Berthia did say she was gonna come after him with a machete. I'm just saying.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
About Jake's body.
A sheep? That's a whole heap of nonsense. Don't bother me with such wild tales.
Look, it's clear the only a few steps away from the solving this mystery. If you don't tell me the truth, I'll simply find it another way. Why delay the inevitable? Yeah. Damn it. God damn it. That's not good. Whew. Okay. I gotta win one more. Woo! Alright. We still have not lost our rock, paper, scissors game.
I suppose you're right. At least if I tell you myself, you'll hear the proper account of things. I buried that blasted sheep, but I swear on my lucky left foot I had nothing to do with that body disappearing. 1 minute it was on my slab, you see. I left the room for just a moment to answer the bell in the front parlor, and when I returned, the body was simply gone. In its place was a sack containing more gold coins than I could even count. The message was clear. Silence is golden. My business has been declining right alongside the rest of our blighted city. And that sack of gold was worth more than I made during one of the good years. I needed cash, and someone needed my silence. I knew I had to bury something or risk being found out. So that night, I stole into the market and made off with Bertia's fattest sheep. It was a bloody waste to stick so much fine meat into the ground to rot, but it had to be done. The next day, the pallbearers retrieved Jake's coffin, sealed to hide the body's terrible wounds, none the wiser that within the casket lay nothing more venerable than a slaughtered beast. Now, you can imagine I've spent more than my share of restless nights wondering who could have wanted that cadaver and for what purpose. I'm not an inch closer to imagining the why, but I've got a few inklings as to the who. Near as I can reckon, there are only 4 people who could have been involved. Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Theleron's apprentice Evelyn, and Esmeralda.
Why do you suspect Mayor Cecil?
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary.
Okay.
He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined.
Why do you suspect Captain Aureus?
Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
Why do you suspect Evelyn?
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night, some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that.
Okay.
And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole. But her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager.
Why do you suspect Esmeralda?
I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
Okay. About the bag of gold you received for keeping quiet about Jake's body.
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Surely Berthiez, whose sheep you stole, deserves the money more than anyone. Hand over the gold so I can make it its way to its rightful owner. Oh, we're gonna do this again, huh? Son of a bitch. Aha! Well, I should have figured that. Alright, I think he's gonna... Damn it! Trick me. Woo! Alright.
You know, I reckon Bertia really didn't get a fair shake in all this, did she? Here, take the money and give it to her. Times are hard enough as they are.
Mm-hmm.